Alright, hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Princess Connect Redive video. Now today I'm making a video going over the brand new 20-3 hard mode stage. It's going to be the Neon stage, and it just released with the January 2022 content update. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, so here I have three separate teams that I have seen used to beat the 20-3 hard mode stage. The first one is the team that I personally used to beat it. The second one was a team that I saw beat it in the past parties, as well as the third team. On the second team, I'm a little bit hesitant on to know if this works or not. That's why I have a little question mark here, 20-3 question mark, because I don't know if this does work, but I saw it get a 3-star on the past parties, so it might work, but I just have this here as kind of just a question mark. I don't know if this works, but I saw it work with a 3-star. But we're obviously going to talk about the first team here, which I think is the easiest way to get this done. This is the team that I used to completely full auto it with no difficulties whatsoever. So here, of course, is the team that I used to beat it. It's going to be having June, Kiori, Christina, Makoto, and Near Yui. Obviously, as you can tell, this is a very, very, very heavy lineup here. We have Christina and Near Yui, both Princess Gala characters. We also have Makoto, who is a very sought-after 3-star character, and as well as June is also another very sought-after 3-star character. But if you've been playing for quite some time, chances are you have every single character here. Kiori is a 2-star character. She's not really that hard to get. June is farmable from hard mode. Makoto is easily farmable from clan battle. And Christina and Near Yui both have had, well, Christina's had 2 banners. Near Yui just had 2 banners as well. So chances are that if you were smart with your jewels and correctly spending them on the Christina/Near Yui banner that we just had back for, I think, what was it, December 20th, I think, was when it was around. If you were smart on that banner, if you pulled Makoto as a reroll, and you pulled June from the hard mode, and you've been farming her up, then you probably have a really, really good team for this to go. And I think this is easily the best team, in my opinion, to go ahead and beat this stage. Of course, June is going to be our frontline tank. She also provides defensive shred as well as small HP recovery to the nearby ally with the lowest HP amount. And it's going to be your 4 frontline characters, either Kiori, Makoto, or June. More than likely, it's going to be ending up being your Makoto, especially if she is at rank 9-5 or 9-6, like mine is at. Obviously, Makoto, we all know what Makoto does. Insane debuffer, the best debuffer in the entire game. Kiori is just here for some big damage. Christina is here because big damage, as well as immortality, as well as defensive shredding. And then Near Yui's here is because she is utterly broken and will be keeping you pretty much immortal to everything. HP regeneration, weakening petals, which is going to be lowering the physical and magical attack of the second closest enemy. If you're fighting the boss, she's going to be lowering the boss's attack power. So this is really, really strong against the boss. And yeah, that's basically the first team that I used to beat it, and this is the team that I used to full auto it. Moving down to the second team, we have the 20-3 question mark team. I don't know if this team would actually work, but I did see it as a past party team. I thought, you know, this team does look interesting. So it's going to be June, the Hiyori with unique equipment, of course. You have the Christina, Shiori, and then Near Yui. So obviously you still have the 2 Princess Gala characters, Near Yui and then Christina. And then we're just missing out on Makoto and Kiori. So if you don't have a Makoto, maybe this team can work for you. I'm not too sure, but this team I saw was a 3-star on a past party. And then moving down to this last team that I saw as a past party is going to be June, Nozumi, Makoto, Christina, and Summer Kokoro. So this can be an option if you do not have Near Yui, for example. This team could potentially work, but once again, this is a team that I saw used from a past party. I'm not sure if this works. I did not test it for myself. So there we go. That is 3 different teams that you can use to beat the brand new 20-3 hard mode stage. And let's go ahead and jump into the stage using the very first team at the top. Alright, so this of course is going to be the Neon stage. We'll be having to deal with the Master Senri boss, who's going to be a physical damage dealer. Modded magic damage to all enemies and summons 2 Tanukis. These guys are very annoying to fight against, and he does small magic damage to all enemies and eliminates summon monsters that are not currently invincible if enemy HP is 40% or below and inflicts paralyzed. So he is obviously a very, very annoying boss. You also have Neon here. Neon just hits very hard as well. And these enemies are going to be level 120, so very, very high level enemies. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Obviously, the team that I used to be here, these characters, my characters, were level 118. So I'm going to be letting this run entirely full auto. I did not need to touch anything, manual anything at all for the first time that I beat it. I genuinely don't think this stage is as hard as other stages that we had in the past. For example, I remember when 18-3 came out, that was really, really hard. A few other stages came out before that was also very, very hard. But I genuinely don't think this one is as bad as other ones that we had in the past. Maybe it's because my account is stronger and everyone's basically getting stronger by now. But in my opinion, this one was a much easier full auto run than the last ones where I had to purposely go out of my way to manual it. So these guys that you see right here, these guys with the little Tanuki dudes, I think those are the guys right there. They have very, very low HP, okay? Their HP is very, very, very low. The problem is that they have kind of a Miyako ability where they go immortal for a certain amount of time. I think it's 3, 4, 5 seconds. I'm not too sure how long it is, but they are very annoying. If you get caught using Universe on them, you literally do 0 damage like you are Universing a Miyako. So you have to be very, very careful when going after those kind of enemies. And the enemies that the boss will be summoning are the little enemies that you just saw me complain about there in the last second. So here we go. We're heading into wave 3 against the boss. There's Ninon. We have the Master Senri boss at level 120 as well. So currently the goal is to get to Ninon as fast as we possibly can. Obviously, we're going to be taking a lot of damage from Ninon's cleave, as well as the boss is doing magic damage. Like, look at that. Look how much damage he just did to all of us. But this is why we bring New Year Yui, ladies and gentlemen, the most broken character in the entire game. So there we go. Now we're going to start making our way onto Ninon. This is going to do a lot of damage to us, but that is completely A-okay because Christina is going to go ahead and Universe her and get her out of the way. And since we have a 3-star New Year Yui, once again, this is why I recommend keeping your New Year Yui at 3 stars. We're able to pop our Universe once again, and now we're going to be pretty much immortal to any damage that we take within the next 4 or 5 seconds or so. So that's very nice. Now we're working on the boss. The boss is already at about 80% of his health. Christina with her guaranteed crit's going to cut through this guy's health like butter. Kiori's going to be doing a ton of damage. Now he's at about 50% of his health. We did just take a lot of damage, but guess what? New Year Yui comes in, pops her Universe, and we basically go back up to full health with a big shield as well to nullify some of the damage. So this is why New Year Yui, a lot of people have been telling you to save for New Year Yui. This is why. Because when she makes stages like this, who 20-3, obviously without New Year Yui, I did not test it, but with New Year Yui, this stage becomes easy. It's straight up just easy, and an easy full auto once you have New Year Yui on the squad. She's such an amazing character to have. So she's going to pop her Universe one last time. I think this guy's going to probably pop another character or so, but I think he should go down. There we go. And that is an entire full auto run of stage 20-3 for hard mode. I did not touch anything there. Level 118 as well. So obviously right now the current max level cap is 121, but my character is only level 118. I was easily able to do it. Kiori and Christina obviously doing the most amount of damage. Very, very impressive. So there we go. That is going to be 20-3 hard mode complete with a full auto team. New Year Yui absolutely carried this one 1,000,000%. Absolutely amazing character. If you guys want an example as to why everyone has been telling you to save for New Year Yui, run that stage at full auto, or literally if you just watch my video, you saw how broken she is there. Absolutely carrying. Obviously, Christina and Kiori doing the most amount of damage, but New Year Yui just kept us alive the entire time. So thank you everyone for watching today's video. If you guys have any questions about the teams that I use, please leave a comment down below. I also want to give a big thank you to everyone who has sent me nice letters and notes and comments on my Twitter posts and all that stuff, and on my YouTube community tab, because I have been sick the past few days. So once again, I do apologize for the lack of uploads the past week or so, but I am feeling much better. So we're going to be uploading many, many more videos, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye, everyone.